The war in West Asia is escalating. US President Donald Trump has found a new target. It is Oman. Trump has threatened to bomb Oman. It's quite a dramatic statement. The Americans have used Omani military facilities to strike Iran. Oman has come under attack for its association with the US. It's an ally of the Americans in this war, and now the US president is threatening to bomb them. Also remember, Oman has been a peace broker in this war. In recent weeks, Iran has been negotiating with Oman. They were trying to work out a temporary arrangement, one that would reopen the Strait of Hormuz. But the US is running a naval blockade there. It won't allow Iranian ships in the strait. And now Donald Trump has issued a threat. He said the US will bomb Oman. He was speaking to Fox News where he said, and I quote, "If Oman gets in the way, we'll bomb them." As you can see, he used more colorful language. We are sharing a sanitized version with you. This is a dangerous turn for a conflict that anyway looked poised to escalate. And I will explain why I say this. Trump is in no hurry to end the war. He said it in so many words himself. He said, Tehran should wave, and I'm quoting, Tehran should wave the white flag of surrender. Now, this may sound like hollow rhetoric coming from Trump, but there's a lot more to it. Because every signal right now points to an escalation, a wider conflict. And the timing is worth noting. Today was the deadline to close a deal to end the war. That deadline has passed. The war is still on. You may remember what happened in the month of June. The US and Iran signed a Memorandum of Understanding, an MOU. They signed that MOU. It led to a shaky ceasefire. Both sides agreed to have what they called a final deal in place in 2 months. A deal to end all hostilities for good. That 60-day window has closed today, and they don't have a deal. Trump says the MOU is dead, and now he wants to take over the Strait of Hormuz.
After we finish defeating Iran, which is being very badly defeated, pretty soon I'll be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States.
It's like he's living in a parallel universe where Iran has been badly defeated. But this also shows aggression. Trump wants the Strait of Hormuz. What about Iran? It seems Iran too is preparing for a bigger fight. Let me show you a report. It talks about a secret plan, a plan to escalate the war. Apparently, this plan was prepared in June, soon after that MOU was signed with the Americans. And this is the work of the hardliners in Iran, the hardline faction in the Iranian government. They believe that the US cannot be trusted. They saw the MOU as a stalling tactic, as a way for the US and Israel to buy time, to use that 60-day window to prepare for a bigger attack. So these hardliners held a meeting and they agreed on one position: prepare Iran for a bigger conflict. This is also important because the hardliners have more power in today's Iran. They have the support of the new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. He is the son of Ali Khamenei, the former supreme leader. Ali Khamenei was killed in February in a joint attack by the US and Israel. His son has succeeded him as the supreme leader. In the last 2 months, Mojtaba Khamenei has followed a two-track policy. Iranian diplomats will negotiate with the US, and the Iranian security apparatus will ramp up preparations for a bigger fight. A two-pronged strategy. Now, this is where the hardliners prevailed over the moderates. In any case, the space for the moderate faction has been shrinking in Iran. So they began preparing for a bigger war, and their secret plan was set in motion. So what exactly is this plan? To answer that, let's head over to our map room. The first step of the plan is linked to the Strait of Hormuz. Iran knows that this waterway is their biggest leverage, and they're ready to use it. They're intensifying attacks on ships. This month, Iran targeted 6 ships from the UAE. These were trying to cross the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian security forces struck them, Emirati ships. So that's step 1. Step 2 involves the Red Sea. Iran plans to extend the fight to these waters. They want to draw in Saudi Arabia. Remember, the Saudis are old rivals / adversaries of Iran. Saudi Arabia is a Sunni kingdom, Iran is a Shia regime, and that's just one part of their rift. So now Iran wants to engage with the Saudis in this battle. And for that, they're using the Houthis. The Houthis are a militia in Yemen. They are one of Iran's many proxy forces in West Asia. They've been attacking vessels in the Red Sea. The Houthis have been attacking vessels. Meanwhile, Iran has deployed missiles, weapons, and drone launchers. Reports say the IRGC is doing this. That's Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. It's an army whose sole purpose is to protect the regime in Tehran. So the IRGC sent officers to Yemen. They oversaw the deployment of military assets. The plan is to target ships from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has been using the Red Sea route. This is to bypass the disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz. But now those ships too are on Iran's radar. In fact, this plan could already be in motion. The Houthis claim they've attacked Saudi vessels in the Red Sea today. So that's step 2. Targeting the Red Sea. Step 3 involves America's allies in the region, countries like Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and the UAE. These countries host American military assets in West Asia. Tehran has been targeting them, and it plans to do more of it. Again, using proxies in the region. Now, this too is the work of the IRGC. Over the past 2 months, the Revolutionary Guard has sent advisors to 3 countries: Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon. Iran has been preparing proxy groups there. It has shared lists of potential targets. The groups are on standby in case the conflict blows up. So that's a lot of planning. But where are these details coming from? How do we know this is happening? Reports say the Arab powers have been listening. Arab intelligence officials have been keeping an eye on Iran's moves. They have intercepted Iran's communications. They have gathered intel on Iran's preparations. Although it's not like Tehran is hiding its intentions, today they raised the stakes. Iran has effectively put a target on the back of every American soldier in the region. It has put a bounty on their heads.
Whoever any dear combatant kills an American or captures one and hands them over to any of the units of the Islamic Republic of Iran army, supported by those dear individuals who wish to participate in financial jihad, but under the guarantee of the army, alongside the great reward of the jihad, we will provide a proper gift. This gift is equivalent to $30,000, approximately 5 billion tomans.
That message has 2 audiences: Iran's regional proxies and the United States of America. For the proxies, the message is clear: be ready for the next battle. For America, the message is even more direct: every escalation will have a cost. So almost 6 months since the war began, Trump is turning up the pressure, and Iran is signaling that it will not back down.